Welcome to the LakeVis overview. So you can see we have 2 VTK windows. I can grab the center and move the secondary window out of the way. So using the left mouse button, I can rotate around the scene. Using the right mouse button, I can zoom in and out, or I can also use the mouse scroll wheel. I can pan around by holding down the middle mouse button, or alternatively use shift left mouse to pan. As you can see on the map, we have many major cities and lakes labeled. I can use the control panel on the left to turn the map on and off. I can also disable the temperature points view so we can just see the bathymetry. Turn the points back on. Next, I can change the depth scaling of the bathymetry, so I can extend the temperature so it's a little easier to see the different depths. I can also change the opacity of the bathymetry, so we can either remove the terrain or leave it semi-transparent. Next, I can turn the water velocity vectors on. I can also use the controls here on the left to switch to either anaglyphic or interlaced stereo. I can remove the legends so it's easier to see the data in 3D. Next, I can move any of the 6 clipping plane sliders here, 2 for each dimension, so I can clip by maximum or minimum latitude, longitude, or depth. At the bottom, I can select one of 3 data sets, either a monthly data set, a daily data set, or an hourly one. And I can use the timeline slider here to move between various dates. Next, I can change the color scale. So we have 12 preset colors here. I can click on any of the colors to manually select it here. Next, I can scale the colors by the current visible range. So as you can see here, the temperatures are very low and don't make much of a contrast compared to the scale, which is currently 0 to 30 degrees Celsius. So if I click on scale to current ranges, it will automatically rescale the color range to use the current minimum and maximum values of the temperature data currently on the main display. So next, I can open up the second window again. And now this second window I can use to copy data from the left main window. So I can select a date that I want to look at on the main window, press copy from main. So this will copy the current data set in the left window and move it to the right window. So now if I move to another data set, I can compare the differences in temperature of these two. Now if I want a more in-depth analysis of the temperature difference, I can click the temperature difference button. Now what this will do is create a graphical representation of the differences. So if we maximize the secondary window, we can see that the temperature scale once again has changed and now is showing negative and positive values. So we can use this to see what areas of the lake changed. So areas that are more toward the blue are colder, and then we can see where areas of the lake which had higher temperatures. And that concludes the video overview.